Okay, 1960 Dodge Plymouth Suburban. Very neat car. Slant-Six, 3-speed manual. This is a station wagon. Seats 6, 2 rows of bench. The rear bench can fold down, and then you have a lot of cargo space back there. Still had a fin in the 60s. The option on this car that makes it stand out is the manual. A lot of these were your push button, I believe it'd be right here. Push button transmission, automatic. We'll go through the options, push some buttons, pull some knobs, then we'll go for a drive. This car is Arctic white with tan two-tone interior. Original color. Has had a repaint, best I can tell. Otherwise, in very, very good condition. Park lights, headlights, high beams, indicator works, wipers, low speed. Well, would you look at that? Low speed, and we're must be having an issue with power. All right, they do work. We will get that looked at service. Radio is on. No sound. Go through the channels here. AM unit, hi-fi it says. No static or buzzing. Sorry, no radio. Heater is not connected at the firewall, so I will not have hot air. However, we can see if I have a blower motor. Very stiff buttons here. On fan speed high. I have no sound or anything coming out of there. We'll shut that off. HVAC will need fully looked at. Horn does not work. Very neat steering wheel in this car. Cool rearview mirror mounted up on the dash. Very space age feel. Floating gauge with the rolling speedometer. Fuel gauge, coolant gauge, amp light, oil light, and signals. Sorry, then signals on either side, both of which work. Indicators work. Fuel gauge does not work. Coolant gauge does not work. I put 5 gallons of fuel in this morning, did not move the needle, and the car is fully warm, and our cool is just, it's not even registering. Oil light and amp light, I believe they're functioning. One true way to tell is to turn on the car with just the key and see what lights up. We have oil light and amp light, so those will work. Little warning lights, those will work. Showing 1,198,000 miles. Judging by the car's condition, I'm going to say it's 101 with a mild restoration that's gone through here. Fresh dash paint, exterior paint, interior work is very, very nice. New headliner, although there is no sun visors. But new interior work, sun visor wouldn't be a big deal. Maybe our custom shop could get you something, but that would have to be post-sale, as it would require a decent amount of work. But dash is painted up nice with the black. We have a brown carpet, very dark brown, almost black. Two-tone interior, very recently done, I would say. Door seals, this rope works very well. Glass looks to be original. No etchings on the windshield, but the side windows all have the Herculite engraving. So possibly a new windshield, otherwise original glass. Alright, well, we will have the shop look at the wipers. HVAC, I know it's going to require some work to make function, so that would also be something probably we can look at, but we will have to ask the seller if it's something that they want to fix. More than likely it's disconnected for a reason, and if you would like that operable, we could make it work post-sale. It's just the best course of operations with that kind of stuff. Alright, so e-brake works, no indicator. You pull and push down to release. Cigarette lighter delete, as well as ashtray and glove box. I missed that. Glove box is nice, good stuff. There's registration paperwork from earlier in this car's life and an ignition module of some type in there. Alright, let's go for a drive. Clutch in, first is down and to you, reverse is up and to you. Works good. Dual Weber cars, very neat intake style, and a cool single header. Makes the car feel quite spunky. I'm sure it's the extra fuel and air. Steering wheel is a little odd as your hand can't quite follow it around in a circle. I have a microphone on the bumper for the exhaust note. This thing pumps out a cool sound. I think personally I'd rather opt for a nice deep dark strip of window tint rather than some visors. Rolling speedometer works, odometer's ticking away. Second and third are synchronized, first is not. Into high gear. Alright, you guys, well, that'll do it on this 1960 Plymouth Suburban station wagon. Pretty rare and unique car. Doing some research, they only made 3,000 in 1960. Really cool. So check it out, frankmanmotors.com. Any questions, leave a comment on YouTube, give us a call, hit the I'm interested button on our website. Those are all really good ways to get in contact with us. Then if you have time, get on YouTube, watch another video, like, subscribe, and comment on anything you'd like. All those things help my channel. And then stay tuned, we'll see you on the next one. I think it's a 1940s Chevy car, but I could be mistaken. We've always got some unique cars coming in. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye.